here is getting to me. I'm sick of driving. So I'm here at the turnoff for Fort Indiantown Gap. It's in 3/4 of a mile. Anvil is right here. So I think I'm gonna go there. Just for a little diversion. Now why I would want to go to Fort Indiantown Gap is because I worked there. I was a Red Cross volunteer back in 70 or 71 or something. 72 or 73, I don't know. Anyway, I was there.
Calculating. Drive 500 meters, then make a U-turn. In 350 meters, make a U-turn, then turn left.
Oh, that's better. Look at a road that doesn't have a million cars and trucks on it. Man, that was just too much.
When possible, make a U-turn. Recalculating.
Yeah, when possible.
Recalculating.
Okay, so we're heading to Fort Indiantown Gap.
7.2 kilometers on Fisher Avenue.
Okay, we're gonna have to shut you up. We'll turn you off. Okay. Indiantown Gap National Cemetery. You see, Fort Indiantown Gap is an army fort, a base. Memorial Lake State Park. Anyway, the Vietnamese refugees came. There it is, Fort Indiantown Gap. Post locator. National Guard training site. No trespassing. So are we on the base? Let's see if I can remember. Those buildings look very familiar. In fact, I think the second building was where I stayed. All those labels. Of course, they're all like that. Service Road. I remember hearing the crows here, and I hadn't heard crows for many years. Now, if that was my building back there, if that's where I stayed, which kind of looks like it, I had to walk across a field. I think it was behind this building. Walked across a field. To the place where we taught them, which was up there. That was it. Wow, I never in a million years thought I'd ever come back here. Wow, this is cool. Okay, I hope I can use my camera. I hope they're not going to stop me. Okay, so those were the barracks, and I think that's where the Vietnamese were. You couldn't go on the base. Boy, in Canada, you can't get on the bases. The bases are loaded. Okay, so let's go back up here to where the dorm was where I stayed. Of course, this has been 40 years now. Or something. These buildings here. Okay, now then. Maybe these brick buildings replace all the wooden ones that were here. Unless there are wooden ones over there. Now, I remember shopping on the base. They had a store that we were allowed to go to. Pennsylvania National Military Museum. I wonder if it would have stuff in here about the Vietnamese coming. Well, I walked across a field. Oh, look, razor wire again. See what that is? I never saw that kind of wire before. Let's just zoom in on it. Yep, I guess that's razor wire. Guess I don't want people climbing up the tower. Oh, look at the nice fence. I'll take the deer. Quarters 39. Good thing I'm not in the Army or whatever, National Guard, because I imagine this is some bigwig's house. Somebody important if they have their own quarters out here. With their target practice on that poor deer in the yard. Did you see the side of that deer? It's been riddled with holes. Open here, for sure. Okay, this is not where I was. There was a hill that I walked over between my dorm, or yeah, I guess it was kind of a dorm, and where we taught the Vietnamese English. All wooden buildings back in the day. Well, that's that bumpy road stuff. Okay, now is this where we hung out? And they taught me Vietnamese and I taught them English? These places look awfully familiar. Sitting back here while they taught me English and Vietnamese. Maybe teaching them English in there? I don't know. Guard Joint Headquarters. Well, that's interesting. Wonder where the field was. Okay, so that's the authorized only place. Sure more fun than driving on the highway. New. Okay, so I don't remember. So I guess it's time to get back on the highway again. I remember we used to go to Annville, which is a town just up the road. So that's the Fort Indiantown Gap water. Okay, we better turn her on. Good old GPS lady, since we don't know where we are. Click that, and then where to, and then push home, and let her calculate.
Drive 300 meters, then turn right on Wiley Road.
Okay, I can do that. It should be nice to go in this museum, but it doesn't really look like it's open. Not a car around.
Turn right on Wiley Road.
Alright, I guess that's Wiley Road.
Continue 450 meters, then turn right on Fisher Avenue.
Oh, FTIG is Fort Indiantown Gap. Pennsylvania Air Guard. Okay, so turn on Fisher Avenue.
Turn right on Fisher Avenue.
Is this the way I came? Probably not.
Continue 5.2 kilometers, then turn left onto I-81 North.
Well, that was interesting. That was Fort Indiantown Gap, Pennsylvania. I remember hanging out in between those buildings. We had a picnic table between them, and there were also those air conditioner things. I can remember sitting up on the air conditioner while they taught me Vietnamese songs. And we had a great time. It was wonderful. I never knew it, but my parents were very proud of me for doing that. It's a good thing my mom told me. If I hadn't come down to take care of my mom, she wouldn't have told me that. I guess they've talked about that a lot. is covered with cloud. Seems like a strange tank crossing. How many times do you see a sign that says that? Tank crossing. Nice not to be on that highway. I wonder if I can take another road that parallels. I wouldn't get there today. I'm barely gonna get there today as it is. Okay, so that was Fort Indiantown Gap. Goodbye.